Grandma, what big eyes you have. All the more perfect for when you all watch me win this crown. Bonjour, my little red hoodlums. They call me Red Pucket, but trust, there's nothing little about me. Hood? Snatched. Basket? Packed. Competition? Already shaking. Even though it seems I am the first one in. But that is all the more better because it means once every queen walks in, they get to see the winner. And P.S. she is wearing a red hood.
Red walks in, feeling confident, and gives the workroom a good look. She jumps up, smiles, and says how she cannot believe she is here. She then says actually she can. She then goes to sit on the sofas to wait for the next queen to walk in.
Call me the lone wolf, because I'm hunting this crown solo. So I hope you are all ready for your houses to get blown down.
Oh wow, the big bad wolf walked in? Right after me? Well dang, now I really need to keep my guard up. Because I will never let a wolf beat me. And it for sure will not be that one.
Bonjour, they call me Wolf. I move through the shadows, always watching, always waiting, always hungry. Now, I'm not here to make friends, I'm here to win. Because every time I try to win something by playing nice, there is always that sneaky cheeky little rabbit behind me waiting for me to put my guard down so he can run ahead. So in this competition, I need to be the one who runs ahead. And now I see there is a Red Riding Hood impersonator here. I wonder what she can bring to the table.
As Wolf walks in, he looks at Red with a smirk saying she looks delicious. Red then says oh hell no, which makes Wolf laugh saying he's just kidding. Red then settles down laughing saying oh. Wolf then asks Red if she is the real Red Riding Hood. Or is she some kind of impersonator? Red says no, she is the real deal. Then Red asks if Wolf is known as the big bad wolf. Wolf becomes sad saying unfortunately. Red asks why he said unfortunately. Wolf then explains that he does not try to be bad, it's just there is always this little rabbit that runs around trying to mess him up, causing him to be hated by those around him. Red comforts Wolf saying well there is no rabbit around here. With Wolf saying true, and both continue bonding.
I think me and Red will get along just fine. She seems pretty quick-wit, and she has a fun attitude as well. So I feel now as if I just befriended the one and only Red Riding Hood. So I wonder who the next queen will be.
I found my drag family. And now I am here to find my way to this season 4 crown. Hi everybody. If you don't remember me, then let me refresh your memories. I was one of the makeover partners for the season 3 makeover challenge, where I got to be paired up with my idol, my inspiration, Lopani. Then Lopani and I connected, she made me her drag daughter, and after the season 3 finale where she lost the crown against my other drag mom, Lady Oscar, they both helped me with becoming a drag queen and now look at where I am sitting. It feels crazy how I was just the makeover partner for season 3, to now be competing here on the show. So I hope my competition is ready for me, because I am ready to use my skills to win my family another crown.
Bunny hops in, and she smiles as she sees Wolf and Red. Red, surprised, says she was not expecting to see her here. Bunny asks why is that, with Red stating that she is just surprised that she got onto the show after only doing drag for a short amount of time. Bunny giggles saying that any time is still time, and she had used all the time she could until she felt ready to audition for the show, and so now here she is. Wolf asks Bunny if Lopani and Lady Oscar really are her drag parents. Bunny says yes they are and that she is going to do them proud by winning her family another crown. Wolf and Red look to the other and look back to Bunny saying we shall see.
I don't know how I feel about Baniri competing. She seems like she is well put together, but she is not really gagging me, and she is not giving the star quality that both of her parents exude, so will she have what it takes to go as far as them? We will just need to wait and watch.
Twinkle, twinkle, little twinks, now do you guys like it blue? Or pinks? Because I like both. Bonjour, my name is Mune, and I am the guardian of the moon, yes you heard me. I protect the moon from collapsing and I help make sure the moon gets at rest as it goes up and down, so basically without me, the whole planet would be in utter panic. And don't worry, some of my little friends back home are taking care of the moon while I am away, here on Cartoon Drag Race France Season 4. Now, looking at my competition who are already here, it seems though we are the first bunch to walk in. And from the looks of them, they kind of look really polished and seem to exude confidence. It honestly makes me nervous wanting to talk to them, but if I want to stay in this game as long as possible, then having friends would most likely be needed.
Bunny right away is amazed by how bright Monet is glowing, and right as Bunny is about to touch Moon's fur, Monet steps back saying no touching please, but you can look. Bunny apologizes saying right sorry, and that she was just amazed by how blue his fur is. Wolf chuckles and asks Monet if he is a vegetarian. Monet replies saying no why, with Wolf snickering saying it's nothing. Monet says alrighty then, and he then asks the queens who do they think will arrive next. Bunny right away yells panacea, which makes all the queens laugh.
Angie Yanaga has arrived, darlings. Blessed by Atua, dressed to distress, and ready to turn this stage into my sacred altar. I didn't come to play, I came to pray, for your elimination. Eh haha. Let the divine drama begin.
I'm sorry. The divine what now? Is this girl some sort of cult leader or something? Also, who is a Chuwa?
Nihihi. Hiya. My name is Angie Yanaga. And I am the phenomenal, divine, cultural, ultimate artist. Now I must praise Atua. Since he has said the other girls and guys here in the competition were just here to make me look even more blessed. I mean, I'm not saying I'm better than them. Atua is. And he's never wrong. Eh haha. This competition, however, it's my divine canvas, and I'm about to paint it in red tears and smiley faces. Nihihi.
Angie walks in and is gobsmacked by how tall Monet and Wolf are. Red then turns Angie's attention back onto her, asking her what did she mean by divine drama. Angie lets out a little nihihi and then says she was just saying that she sees there being loads of drama this season. Bunny gasps and asks Angie if she can see the future. Angie chuckles saying of course not, but the divine Atua can. Monet, confused, asks who Atua is. Angie then explains that Atua is the one and only divine god of her island back home. Red Puckett then whispers to herself saying oh so she is one of those types of people. Angie flinches back at Red Puckett asking her if she said something. Red Puckett says it was nothing, with Angie snapping back with a smile stating she didn't think so. Wolf begins letting out some ooze. Angie Yonaga then says anyways and that she is excited that she was blessed to be given a position to get to be in a wonderful cast of divine spirits. Red Puckett eyes her and then rolls her eyes, with the other queens all feeling the awkwardness in the room.
I am not sure how I am feeling about that Angie Yanaga girl. She seems creepy but cute at the same time. But she seems very emotionally attached to her so-called god. What was his name again? Achuwa? Akloa? Edmuma? I honestly don't know. So I might need to try to be on her good side if I don't want to be sacrificed to her god.
Oh my goody goodness, I can't believe I'm really here. I promise to give this competition my all, stay true to myself, and maybe leave a trail of my pink bucket glitter behind. Greetings my darlings, I am Ella, the profound pink princess of the land known to be total drama Pakatu Island. Now I am very delighted to get to be a part of the 4th season of Cartoon Drag Race France. Now friends, I hope you don't mind my feathered friends here in my confessional booth. They follow me everywhere I go, just like how many other animals would follow around their respective princess owners. But here in this competition, I aim to sing my heartfelt song, laugh, spread joy, and be as petite in the waist as possible. And speaking of singing, I should entertain my newfound group of friends by singing for them.
The queens all welcome Ella with smiling faces. Bunny says her voice is beautiful, which makes Ella smile and she says thank you little one. Ella then asks the queens if anybody would like to hear her sing. They all raise their hand and Ella says wonderful, and she then begins sing a heartfelt tune. They all clap for her and Ella gives them a little curtsy. Red, following that up, says, wow, and that they now all know who the theatre queen of the season will be. And right as Ella is about to say something, the last queens walks in.
The star of the stage, the icon of elegance, and the theater queen of queens, Fiorina has arrived. Now bow before brilliance, darlings, this trial ends with my crowning glory. And that is the French tea.
And it seems Red might need to take back what she said about Ella being the theater queen of the season, because we now have a queen claiming herself to be it.
Bonjour French audience. The icon, the beauty, the star quality, the theater queen, the one and only, Fiorina has magically pranced into the workroom. And I have to say, you are all welcome. Now, there is no need for applause right now, but sooner or later I will be receiving them once that crown is on my beautiful head.
The queens welcome Fiorina, with her cutting them all off, asking them to forcefully applaud her for entering the competition. Red looks at her and says she has no right to be that rude. Ella calms Red down by saying it's all right and that everyone deserves some applause around here, since they all managed to make it onto the show out of so many other choices. They all agree and then clap for Fiorina. Fiorina, pleased, thanks them and says she will be sure to remind them all when to do that again. Red rolls her eyes. Fiorina then asks Ella that she heard her sing and that she is really good. And right as Ella is about to thank her, Fiorina shades her by following up by saying for a bass girl. The queens all look to the other shocked. Ella, confused, says she is not a bass singer, but a soprano. Fiorina snickers, saying that's not what she heard. Ella says okay then, which makes the room go quiet. Monet tries to brighten the mood by saying they should look over at the entrance to see who will walk in next. And right as the 7 of them look to the entrance, they wait patiently and see nobody walking in. Wolf says that is weird, and that he wonders why nobody else has walked in yet. The queens all shrug their shoulders, then the production team tell them to get ready for their first mini challenge. Monet won the mini challenge.
Oh wow. Cool. I won something. Well, I won a mini challenge, that is. But I hope that this mini challenge win shall be the start to me hopefully getting some actual wins under my bright blue belt. Also, I am still confused as to why nobody else has walked in yet. There is only 7 of us, and if I remember correctly, on the application form it said there would be a total of 14 queens on the cast this season. So what happened to them?
Bonjour, bonjour, bonjour. And hello. A new batch of queens is just the thing I was needing today. But wait, what is this? There is only 7 of you. Oh wait, I know why. This is because the 7 of you queens are the second batch to experience Cartoon Drag Race France's first ever split premiere.
Split premiere, she says. And we're the second batch of queens. Oh my gosh, so this means there is still 7 other queens who we have not gotten to meet yet. And we are basically all late to the party, I guess.
Now, last week in Premiere 1, the first 7 queens had competed in their first challenge of the season, with one of them being the very first queen this season to sashay away. Also, if any of you were curious, the queen who was the first to sashay away was Sophia the First, aka the girl who did drag for 1 week and got the call to compete on the season. So now you should all feel happy knowing you were not technically the first queen to sashay away, because, by the end of this second premiere, one of the 7 of you will also sashay away and will not get to meet the rest of your competition. Sounds amazing, right? Well, for your group's first maxi challenge, the 7 of you will have to design an outfit using the colors of a pride flag of your choice, since Pride Month is rainbowing around right now. Now queens, bonne chance à ne fus pas tout en l'air, aka, good luck. And don't fuck it up.
Oh my, I do not know who that Sophia the First girl was, but I hope she is doing well after being the first to leave the game. But phew, at least it was not me. And now my premier's group of queens are making an outfit based off a pride flag of our choice, since this month is Pride Month. Now I think I am going to go for a flag that I know has such beautiful, bright, and inspirational colors. The rainbow flag itself. So I need to get started on this outfit, so I can add bucket upon buckets of pink glitter on top of it.
Angie Yoniger, Red Puckett, and Bunnery all begin sewing their outfits together. Red Puckett notices Angie praying with her eyes closed and not working on her outfit. Angie Yoniger, eyes shut, tells Red that Atua knows she is looking her. Red, shocked, apologizes, saying sorry and that she did not mean to stare. It was just that she was not working on her outfit, so she wanted to know what she was doing. Angie Yoniger tells her it's alright and that she was praying to the divine Atua to give her strength and inspiration for the challenge. Bunnery, wondering, asks Angie what is Atua like. Angie, excited, talks about how freeing and open Atua is. And that Atua is always open to listen and share when needed. Angie notices Bunnery's nerves, and then says that Atua is also great to listen to when feeling nervous. Bunnery thinks for a moment and then asks Angie Yoniger if she can help her pray to Atua, to keep her from being nervous. Angie, smirking, saying well yes of course, and then guides Bunnery into prayer. While doing so, Bunnery's eyes begin to spin and she then falls over onto her sewing machine. Red, scared, asks if Buniri is alright. Angie replies to Red saying Buniri is alright and that she is just listening to Atua and letting him guide her through her divine spirit. Red, worried, says well, if Buniri does not wake up soon then she won't have enough time to work on her outfit. Angie smiles saying well, both of us could work on Buniri's outfit while she is praying. Then Angie says or she could also help Red listen and worship her divine Atua as well. Red says nope and that she is fine. Angie says okay then. And they both continue working on their outfits and Buniri's outfit as well, with Red keeping her distance from Angie, and Angie just smiling through her sewing.
I hope Atua is very pleased with the tiny divine sacrifice that I have offered up to him. And don't worry, Buniri is not dead. She is just asleep and in her thoughts, as well as letting her spirit be guided by the one and only divine God Atua. Will I work on her outfit though? I think Red is doing great with her multitasking right now. So I'll leave that to her, and the winning to Atua. Nihihihihihihihi.
Ella, Monet, Wolf and Fiorina all work on their outfits and bond. Wolf becomes nervous when looking at his outfit. He then notices how well Monet is doing on his outfit and then stops what he is doing to compliment Monet on his outfit, and then he asks Monet if he could give him some pointers on sewing. Monet becomes shy, thanks Wolf for the compliment and that he is fine with giving out some pointers. Monet then shares some pointers to Wolf. Wolf thanks Monet for the help, with Ella looking up at Monet smiling saying that was so nice of him. Monet, flustered, thanks Ella. Ella says no problem and that she would like to sing a song to Monet about how nice he was to Wolf. Fiorina rolls her eyes saying that nobody wants to hear her grading princess voice speak. Ella, upset, says whatever then, and that she has to go looking for some glitter. Ella leaves to go search for glitter, and Monet looks to Fiorina saying that was rude of her to do that to Ella. Monet then says he would have liked to hear her sing. Fiorina laughs saying sure you did, blue tacky. Wolf right away puts his hand on his mouth to keep himself from laughing. Monet trembles and tries to speak but then goes back to working on his outfit. A little while later, Ella comes back with a bucket of pink glitter. Monet tells Ella to be careful with that, to not let the glitter spill. Ella says oh silly and that it won't happen. Right after that, Ella accidentally spills some glitter onto Wolf's outfit, causing Ella cry saying she is so sorry. Wolf looks at Ella, looks back at his outfit and grits his teeth and says no it's okay and that he actually loves it this way. Ella asks really and is he sure he does not want any help to fix it. Wolf nods his head saying no, and that he thinks the judges will like his outfit like this actually. Fiorina giggles to herself saying sure they will. And they all continue finishing up their outfits for the runway.
If Wolf seriously thinks that the judges will love his pile of pink glittery vomit trash, then he is the most delusional queen that I have ever met. I also bet Ella spilled some of that glitter on purpose. But anyways, while they were all being gross and annoying, I managed to get my outfit to be very fit for my body, and now I am ready to work down this runway for Miss Piggy and the judges to watch, applaud, and see.
Okay girls, let me let you all know, Miss Piggy is the queen and the tea, because well yes it's just true, while all the rest of you smell like poo. And at least when people look at me they don't think who. Bonjour, and welcome to the main stage of Cartoon Drag Race France Season 4. Now let's meet this week's panel of judges. Now he loves when it snows, it's your co-host, Season 1 winner, as well as Season 1 Miss Congeniality, it's Snowy. Barks to you, and she is the #1 Marilyn Monroe impersonator. It's Hollywood. Welcome back darling. Now this week, I asked my second group of queens to make an outfit based off of a pride flag. So queens, start your engines, and may the best French drag queen win. Angie Yonaga, Monet and Fiorina all slayed the challenge.
Nihihi. Tonight on the runway, I decided to go with the flow of the divine, and make an outfit that did not just have one reveal, not even 2, not even 3, and not even 4, or 5. But 6 whole reveals to represent the 6 colors of the pride flag. And by looking into the divine judges' eyes, I can tell how impressed they are with me. So I believe that Atua will bless me with this challenge win.
Oh my gosh. I think the judges loved my demisexual pride flag outfit tonight. They seemed to be gagged by how well made it was. And so I could not be more prouder of myself tonight by pushing past through my emotions to make this amazing garment. but I felt kind of nervous when doing my walk on the runway though. I just got overwhelmed by all the flashing lights and cameras. So I hope that won't affect the judges from giving me this win.
As I expected, the judges gave me great looks. And they were obviously gagged by how I managed to make a flowing train resembling the colors of the lesbian flag. So I hope that I showed all the lesbian ladies out there that I support you divas, and to keep loving women.
Ella and Red Puckett had a great performance.
My runway outfit tonight looks like a magical sparkly rainbow, which has cheered my mood up since I tripped and spilled some of the pink glitter I am using right now onto Wolf's outfit. But he luckily said that he actually liked it with the pink glitter. So I am hoping tonight that the judges will all feel the same but for my rainbow flag outfit.
Well girls, tonight on the runway I am strutting down in the colors of the trans flag. Because there is so much happening that is dehumanizing trans people everywhere. And I aim to show them my full support with this outfit and will not let them just die out. And as for Baniri's outfit, I did the best I could do girl. It was already messed up even before I started tweaking it. And Angie was no help at all, because all she did was act like I was not there struggling to make both my own outfit and Baniri's. But also, I am blaming whatever happens to Baniri tonight on Angie. Because she somehow, in some way, hypnotized her, causing her to sleep. So I wish Baniri good luck and I hope I get to be in the top on my first week here in this competition.
Wolf and Baniri both had a good performance.
Well, I fear that my runway did not go out to be what I expected it to be. I lied to Ella saying I liked my outfit with the glitter on it just to make her feel better. But boy, am I pissed, because I had no time to get rid of the glitter or even start over on my outfit with the advice Mune had given me. So if I land in the bottom over in pink glittery accident, then I am going to howl.
Oh my gosh. I can't believe I fell asleep. I was just so relaxed after that meditation praying thing Angie helped set me up with, that I full on dazed off and feel asleep. But luckily Red told me before the runway that she had worked on my outfit for me, which I thanked her for. But my outfit still is not the vision that I wanted it to be. I wanted it to be the gay rights flag and now it looks like a flag that does not even exist. But I want to exist in this game, and if I have to lip sync to exist to keep my mom's legacies alive then so be it.
Red Puckett, Monet, Ella, Fiorina, Angie Yoniger, Wolf and Baniri. Now that me, Snowy and Hollywood have seen each of your designed pride flag themed looks, we have made some decisions. So when I call your name, please step forward. Red Puckett, you are safe. And now you may leave the stage.
Thank gumdrops I am safe. I worked my red cape off not making one, but two outfits stay together. I honestly feel like I should at least be in the top just for that. But safe is still good. But next week, once I meet these other bitches, I am going full-blown hoodwink to snatch the win.
This means Monet, Ella, Fiorina, Angie Yoniger, Wolf and Baniri. The six of you represent the very tops and the very bottom queens of the week. Now, as much as me, Snowy and Holly would all love to ridicule some of you for some of your homophobic outfits, we will just speed things up. So if I call your name, please step forward. Monet, Fiorina and Angie Yoniger. The three of you represent the top queens of the week. So we wanted to say great job for doing the LGBTQ+ community proud with these looks. But there will only be one winner tonight. Him, Angie Yoniger. Congratulations, you are the winner of this week's challenge. Now you and the other top queens may step to the back of the stage.
Nihihihi Achua is most pleased with my performance today. Praise be. The divine guided my hands, my hips, and my sewing machine to make a winner-worthy outfit. Oh Father Achua, I am not worthy of your blessings. Now to the divine spirit known as Buniri, me and Achua must have to say. We hope you enjoyed your nap, honey bunny.
Wow, thank you Miss Piggy for letting me in the top this week. This has boosted my courage to keep lighting up this stage with my bright blue glow, and to keep slaying these queens. Now Ella, I wish you good luck, because from the looks of your outfit, you need all of it.
This is not how the scene played out in my head. I clocking this right now. I was ROBBED. Robbed of my spotlight.
This means Ella, Wolf and Baniri. The three of you represent the bottom queens of the week. Now Ella, your outfit was sparkles and shines. But we were barely even able to see the actual colors of your chosen flag behind all that pink girly pop glitter. Now Wolf, your outfit looked like sewage water got farted on by a unicorn. And Bunny, knowing who your parents are, we expected way more from you. And tonight, your outfit is just not save-worthy. And Sir, Ella, step forward. You are safe. And now you may step to the back of the stage. And remember please, no more glitter girl.
Oh my, thank you Miss Piggy. I feel so sad right now. I not only messed up Wolf's outfit, but full on went way too over the bucket with all the pink glitter. So from now on, I can't use any more glitter sadly. But I will keep my head up high, knowing that I am safe. Also, Wolf, I am so sorry again for being the cause of you being in the bottom. I hope you slay the lip sync. And Baniri, I hope you are able to hippity hop off in this lip sync you tiny fluffy diva.
This sadly means, Wolf and Bunny. I am so sorry my dears, but the two of you are up for elimination.
Welp, here I am. In the bottom too. Next to a tiny, fluffy bunny rabbit. Now, I have not howled, growled, been arrested 3 times, and blow the house down boots for so many years to go this early on in the game. And I have no fear that I can't take down Buniri. So, Buniri, I hope you have your Easter basket packed. Because this wolf is packing a powerful sharp punch.
Oh Hops, I am scared. My mom's prepared me for if I had to lip sync. But I was not expecting to have to lip sync this early. And Wolf is really prepared, and is way bigger than me. But I can't let my small and tiny size affect me. I will hop as high as I possibly can to get these judges to see me, and see that I want to be here for my family, and for everyone in Kalos who are rooting for me. So Wolf, I hope you like bunnies, because this bunny is going to be the last thing you ever see.
2 queens, stand before me. Now ladies, this is your last chance to impress me and the judges and to save your furs from elimination. Now the time has come for you to lip sync for your life. Now, the lip sync song is Sweet Dreams Are Made of This by the Eurythmics. Now queens, good luck and do not fuck it up. Wolf had a great lip sync. Bunny had a bad lip sync. Alrighty queens, I have made my decision. Wolf, Shantae you stay. Bunny, darling, you hopped into this competition with sparkle, sweetness, and more cuteness than I thought possible without stealing the spotlight, and that is saying something. You may not have gotten as far as either of your moms, but you still brought heart, charm, and a twirl that made even Wa blush. But tonight, the divine Atua has spoken. Now I must ask for you to sashay away, my tiny fluffy bunny.
Well queens, this small baby bunny may be hopping out of the game, but my heart will still twirling on this stage. Thank you for every sparkle, every hug, and every hop. I'll miss you all so much.
This is Untucked. After Bunny's sad elimination, the queens all gather around to congratulate Angie for winning the challenge and Wolf for winning the lip sync. Both thank the queens, with Ella crying about how she is going to miss seeing Bunny. Fiorina rolls her eyes and says to Ella to get over it and that this is what they signed up for. Ella then says yes, she knows what she signed up for, but it just hurts seeing a queen's dream crumble before their very eyes. Monet pats Ella's back saying it will be alright. Angie nods her head with Monet saying yes and that Atua will take great care of Bunny with his divine spirit. Red, annoyed, snaps and then yells at Angie saying her Atua is not real and that she brainwashed Bunny which caused her to fail the challenge. Angie gasps and says she would do no such thing, and that Atua is very much real and all they have to do to believe in Atua is to let him enter their souls. Red blinks and looks to the other queen saying see what I mean. Wolf says that's enough Red. Red, angry yells saying whatever and that she is going back to her hotel room. Fiorina then thinks for a moment and asks the queens who do they think will be from the week 1 group. Wolf gets on his hands and knees saying he hopes that the rabbit he follows everywhere is not there, because he is not wanting to put up with sending home another bunny rabbit. Fiorina chuckles saying that she kind of hopes he is there now. Wolf mocks her and rolls his eyes saying he is tired from howling the house down boots in that lip sync, and he then goes back to his hotel room. Fiorina and Angie both yawn saying the same. And they leave Monet and Ella alone together. Ella, still crying, is told by Monet keeps trying to not let Ella worry and then says that everything will be okay. Ella smiles and stops crying, saying thank you. Monet, smiling, then asks if he can walk her back to her hotel room. Ella, heart begins to beat fast, and her face then blushes. She says she would love that, and both walk back to their hotel rooms together, laughing and bonding.
Bonjour Amos. It's me, your current reigning cartoon drag race France superstar Lady Oscar. And I am here to say that if you would love to watch more of Miss Piggy's content, then please hit the like and subscribe button. And hit the notification bell so you are aware of when any upcoming video has been posted. Also, if you would like to see some other amazing cartoon drag race related series, then please think about joining the Discord server. The link will be in the comments below. And lastly, if you can't laugh at yourself, then how will you laugh at anybody else? Can I get a yes ma'am up in here?